Anne Marie Weber lived for many years in Kings Beach and Lake Tahoe. She was an avid cyclist, and one morning on her regular route into town, a motorist cut her off, causing her to crash and suffer serious shoulder and a right knee injury. Her prior lawyer worked up the case, and CSAA only offered $300,000 of the available coverage on her uninsured motorist policy. She asked us to overtake the handling of the claim, and to deal with both the difficult liability and damage issues in the case, we prepared the following animation. Ms. Weber was driving down Highway 28 from her home near Kings Beach when a woman in a Jeep Cherokee driving next to her made a game-time decision as she approached some construction up ahead to make a right directly in front of Ms. Weber's bicycle. Ms. Weber thought about going onto the curb. It was too high. She was forced into the back of the defendant's truck and went down hard on her right side. What we needed to illustrate in this was the jamming of the left arm and left shoulder in an attempt to somehow keep from going down just prior to when she landed on her right side after the fall. These biometric animations clearly showed the left shoulder injury. We didn't have any scene photos, so we had to create an animation to show the obvious injury to her right knee and back it up with photos following her surgery, and the photos that we had of her right shoulder, which were taken several days after the actual crash. We didn't have any photos showing an injury to her left shoulder. We had photos of her helmet and photos of her right forearm, but we did have a photo of her left hand, which you'll see in a moment, that set the stage for proving her left shoulder injury. We slowed down the biometric animation of her left arm jamming into the rear of the car, and then superimposed the photos of her left hand, which allowed us to connect the body parts up the left arm to the obvious left shoulder injury and her need for left shoulder surgery. After a very contentious uninsured motorist hearing in Sacramento last year, the arbitrator awarded Ms. Weber the full $985,000 of coverage available on her policy.